Friends, so today we are starting a little something new. Bit of a step away from my usual FromSoft inspired games. We are going to go with Lil Guardsman. So I've seen a little bit of this played, don't really know much about it, but essentially it seems like Papers, Please, if in Papers, Please, instead of a dystopian nightmare of a Orwellian city, you play a little cartoony girl trying to keep people out of a town. Or letting them in as appropriate, I suppose. Let's see here. We are going to... Well, we're going to do a game, aren't we?
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes. A small child, unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through.
I haven't even started playing yet. Oh my goodness.
Everything's on fire now. We're all covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Oh dear. I certainly hope this is just a dream sequence.
Lil!
Oh, okay, I gotta click now, apparently.
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to?
Stream health doesn't seem great today.
Start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea.
If you're watching, I really appreciate it. I'm certainly going to continue
ogres.
streaming.
I want to throw rocks at things.
If for whatever reason it is as bad for you as it looks for me, I do have all of the VODs over on my YouTube channel. If you check the About page on my Kick stream here, you'll see my YouTube channel. So if you're interested, I would strongly encourage you to head over there. And of course, while you're there, if you would drop a subscribe or a like or a comment, that would be wonderful. And of course, if you're watching on Kick, a follow here would be great too.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility.
Duty.
I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on. I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
Pretty cool room there, doesn't she? I'll spend a little time looking at that later.
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. I guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring. Ah! Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
That would be lovely. Hey, it's in my inventory. That is a delicious
After they
looking
state their
cinnamon roll.
business, it's pretty much your call what to do next.
Second as a bribe.
You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for a slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Select any highlighted element to learn about it. All right, what do we got?
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you confiscate from them. In other words, your sweet, sweet loot. Looking in your
Okay,
bag for
so
something to
corruption
use
is
doesn't
just a
cost
thing,
you an
apparently.
action point.
What
You
is
use
this?
the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
No. I want to see what else we have. It's the Royal Writ. First thing you do when you start a shift is to take a look. So, if Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. One slice limit per guards. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Ramsey on 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the Elderly, a group of sweet grannies and grappies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the cities. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with someone's grandparent. So maybe we need to take another look at Mrs. Abernathy here, huh? Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you. Malcolm. Okay. So we can look at that anytime we want without costing any action points.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help, but all they'll really give you is their opinion. You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Hello there.
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
Are we just like pranking them right now?
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Each call costs an action point.
Alright, and what do we got here?
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way I have a well-rounded arsenal.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days. Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
Okay, what do we got?
No humming.
Alright, so we got a bullwhip, we got an X-ray.
This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone. It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Interesting.
Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does. It's a metal detector. You figure it out. You can use this decoder ring to decode things. Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
Alright, well let's talk to
I
her.
already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and you're...
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better. Or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know. You can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, apparently we
You use the Wicked 3000 to make... Now, you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Well, we're going to admit her, aren't we? Or why wouldn't we? She's a sweet old granny. Who could be a drug mule, but we're not really allowed to interrogate her, so we're going to guess.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Yeah, we're
Good
gonna
luck
have
with
a
your
fight that,
illegal
apparently.
gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
I nailed the tutorial. Excellent. Full marks. Yep, we already read this. And we can read it again anytime. So I guess our shift starts now. Oh, hello.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gate-minder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Yes, I'm going to interrogate you.
What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
We're going to tease him.
The only one confused is you about how frightened you are of me. Stupid. Man, I really need to work on my teasing.
Ha! I admire your bravery, but you walk a fine line between bravery and foolishness. Be warned.
Okay. What are we going to use on him? Anything? I don't know. Wait, this did say magical... We have to call Councilwoman Ash. We're just going to use 1 point. Let's talk to him again first.
So what's this? The Festival of Magical Freedom anyway?
Tonight, hundreds, maybe thousands of like-minded mages, shamans, witches, wizards, and warlocks will gather to express our rights to use our gods-given talents without having to bend our knee to the preposterous laws of lesser beings.
Lesser beings like me?
Precisely.
So it's a quote-unquote festival to have the freedom to use your magic whenever and however you want?
A being like you could never understand.
I don't know. Sounds to me like you are already pretty free.
All right, let's call Councilwoman Ash.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
All right. We're told to admit him. Then you get.
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
I only got 3. I didn't get a bonus. I wonder why. I wonder what I missed. Oh well. Let's see what's next. Oh, hello
Good
there.
afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando. His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me.
Something could be decoded, perhaps.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Let's decode this letter her kids sent.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
I don't know, let's talk to her a little, I
So
guess.
that's Kelly isn't as fun as she's made out to be. If anything, she's making my kids miserable. I've never been so happy in my life! Oh my god, I need to get my kids right now!
You know what? I trust that.
What's your game plan?
First, I'll make sure my boys are safe. Next, I'll Kelly's so hard that it'll up Orlando's.
Okay. You know what? Go get your kids. Kelly sounds horrible.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck!
Hey, we got all of it.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp!
Yes, sir.
I think he might need to get the whip.
Now, you child,
I
let me
instantly
pass.
dislike
I have
this person.
important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Let's truth spray him.
At precisely 6:15 tonight, after the Bank of the Sprawl has closed for the day, I am being met by the head teller, Mr. Dung, who will be escorting me to my safety deposit box. Once inside, I have a rather sizable deposit of gold bullion being carried by my darling servant Whelp. I couldn't do any of this without him, but I will never let my secret love show for the sake of my position. What on earth? What are you staring at?
Oh, Master! I knew you cared!
What? Poppycock!
Okay. His ass is getting whipped. I intensely dislike this person.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
Blood gold, you say?
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars.
He said blood gold. We're gonna confiscate those.
I think I need to hold on to these.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am. Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
I want to call someone. Call the head of the guards. See what she has to say about him.
Blood gold. We've been on the lookout for mules bringing it into the sprawl for years now. Deny this man immediately. Well spotted, Guardsman. You are a credit
There
to
we
the
go.
force.
Well, all right then. Boss says you can't come in. You can't come in. I'm not even sorry about it. Stop being a dick to your servant.
It's the goblins' fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures.
No, it's you being an asshole.
What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
But sir, the
No, you can
gold!
let the goblin in and you go away.
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
Hey, full points again. Hello.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly
why?
is... She hung up.
All right then.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
Well, hello, sir.
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm
Funny
gonna have
name.
to see some documentation.
That was something on the writ, right?
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license, issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
I mean, it all looks good. I'm not going to confiscate
He's
that.
right.
I'm gonna give it back to him.
Everything is in order.
What was the thing about the funny names? Okay, so we got to call Malcolm. And it looks like this is our last person
Garby
today, so we can
Bunches.
go ahead and do whatever we
Where
want.
have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
This isn't helpful.
Well, now I also have questions.
You're not helpful.
All right. Well, Garby, tell me about yourself.
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
You know what? I think that's probably true.
I've always said this place needs a nondescript vendor to shake things up a little.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
So this guy went to the effort of getting a license to sell product here and doesn't even know what he wants to sell. That's weird.
I look forward to buying something.
You know what? Capitalism. Come on in, buddy.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Well, all right, we got full marks again. Pretty good first day. Only missed one thing. I don't know which one it was. Time to close up shop. Not bad. 3.8, 30 gold. All right. Full marks for her. Oh, whoops. I think I was supposed to click through the little arrows in the middle, not the continue. Well, is what it is, I guess. Yeah, she told me to go to the dig site. Let's go to the dig site. Hello there, I like her dress. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine, all the basic stuff. Oh, I can walk around. Okay. Oh. Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. They'll notice the words command are keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. Great game. Old-ass game. The hole is so deep you can't see the bottom. They must have a really good ladder guy. What else have we got? Okay, let's talk to her.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Who are you?
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
Yeah, we got some time.
Hit me with some of that sweet exposition, baby.
This place is known as the dig site.
How creative.
We stand at the site upon which power crystals were first discovered.
Oh, those are the
The
things
power
that make my
crystals
tools go.
that I use for the tools in the guard shed?
Those and every other technological marvel of our lifetimes. I am the
What's gotta do with
preeminent
me?
expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Oh, me. Push the button. Okay. What'd we do? Other than apparently
Wait,
have a heart
what?
attack.
Where am I? What just happened?
Yeah, let's freak out.
I was just at the dig site. Now I'm back here somehow? Oh, quick pants check. No pee at least. Great.
Let's keep
What
freaking
was she
out.
going on about? That device thingy? Oh my god. Why is it here with me? Did I just...
Okay, well now we'll pick up.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
Why, hello there. I've come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
He's right. Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Yep, we're still going to admit him.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
Wonder what would happen if I had denied him the second time. Alright, so back to the dig site. Hello, B. What's out here? Small cot, pile of clothes. Dr. B must sleep here. Alright, hello, B.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological
research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Magic mushrooms?
Wait, why am I asking you questions?
Oh.
For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000?
Can I push the button again?
Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Can you blame me?
Yes! But it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now. At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people?
individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
No pressure.
So to recap, you're giving me, a 12-year-old who worked exactly 1 day at the castle gate, the power to rewind time? Why not just use it yourself?
I have been testing the device myself for months. In fact, I used it to repeat a month's worth of the same day and learn to play the oboe. Can I show you?
No. Oh god, no. For the love of all that is holy, no.
Well, perhaps another time. My calculations suggest that no changes I could make from my post at the Royal Academy would have nearly the impact on the sprawl that you gate guards do. Academia, am I right? So I came to the conclusion that trying it out at the gate is a calculated risk worth taking.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
I mean, that last one is a pretty good use for it.
You'd want that?
I have a feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Ah, rats.
Well, I mean, if we're in the guard shed and someone trips and falls.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
All right, then.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time.
Sure.
I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for 1 day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
Oh, we're not going to have a drink with dear old Dad. We're going home. In the tavern. Apparently. Hello, ladies. Can I talk to you? No? Can I talk to you? Yes, I can.
Your dad's over there.
Ah, so he is. Alright then. Apparently you don't want to talk. Twisted Sisters Tavern, nice. Legend has it this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. That's where they keep the good stuff. Our tub will only open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. Can I watch TV? You remember this working when you were little. Pretty great collection of tunes. Okay. Your dad was always saying, if you ever save enough money, you could chip in to get her fixed. Wonder if that'll come into play later. This ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire going. Hello, Dad.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
Boy.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket
30
anyone
today? That's 2 beers, apparently? No.
Sorry,
No, Dad.
nothing today.
You are not gambling away my gold bars.
Oh, rats.
I stole those fair and square.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light.
Good job.
I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I worked the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering
It's
for
not
me
quite like
today.
the tail, doesn't it?
But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
For Lil.
You'll rue the day you didn't believe in my powers of space and time. You'll see. You'll all see.
All we can see is how cute you are, sweets.
As cute as her mother.
Whatever. Good night, Dad. Good luck with your gambling.
I don't need luck.
Where is Ma anyway? I think it's just the two of us. Did something happen to her mother?
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
That's what I call nothing. Never mind. Alright, on the way to the bar, Miss Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet in the Big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe. For now. Tyronius Athanatos. Tyronius Athanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. Should I have metal detected him or something, maybe? Is that what I missed? Denise the Cyclops. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. And Grumpkin T. Dankworth and Guelph. Due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coot, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS, the Bank of the Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened the same day, an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. Oh dear. And Garby Bunches. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley between the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonder. Alright then. Level 2.
Good morning. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, The Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig.
This is meant to be a Nirvana
Let's jump
poster.
right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess
I assume this is her mother?
Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, The Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh! With multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to The Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
Alright, Princess is getting married.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck. but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
An angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
Can I see this picture of what I suspect is probably your mother? Apparently not. The official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family.
A note?
Dear Lil, please come down to the guards shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift
As a result
will
of my
lose
actions,
their job.
I got full marks and I kept blood gold out of the city.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
Listening.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
But he just crossed 35 years.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
It's at his 35-year anniversary.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again. Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
They're very fitting for my gambling
Dad,
father.
You really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
I mean, we got 3.8 yesterday. That's pretty good. All right, the Royal Writ. Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon which is falling apart, leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. So we got to call Malcolm when the painter gets here. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for the alliance with the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity for cultural exchange to learn as much as you can, really get them talking. Little Monty Python reference, that's what it was. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion Sparkle should be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, etc. with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. Alright, so call Malcolm for the painter. We've got 2 envoys coming. A kitty should be coming in a miniature carriage, and be a racist. Awesome. Love it. Good royal decree. Right, crystals. Let's I don't know if the decoder ring is going to be universally useful. Metal detector, I feel like I should have used yesterday. True spray's got to be a good one, right? Do we want X-ray or bullwhip? Which one do we want to definitely work? I think X-ray. I feel like the bullwhip, having tricked the guy into talking, was very situational. All right, let's have at it.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl. Just
Hello,
have my
Seamus.
supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Well, Seamus, I hate to tell you this, I've been told to be racist, so let's interrogate you.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
Yeah.
You may laugh, but I'm
Screw the
sure
world,
that you're
agree.
an artist at heart.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
He's a painter. Let's call him up. Let's make sure this is the one.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot suite and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Not how that works. Well, all right then. Hey Seamus, let's talk one more time.
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
That would be lovely. What do you got? I've got some work for you to do. Come to the sprawl at 2:30. There are 2 ways to paint your stuffs, one legit, the other in cuffs. The little girl will guide your way so that you can earn a portion of official sprawl currency. M. All right. Yeah, I trust you.
Mysterious letters
He's already
are
vouched
way
for
more
you.
common these days. And I have a feeling I'm the little girl they're talking about.
I didn't want to say, but you are indeed a little girl.
For my age, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
You still seem pretty little.
All right. Come on in, Seamus. You seem like an alright guy.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
Yeah. I'll go with red.
I like red, I guess.
Then I shall paint, whatever it is I'm painting, red in your honor.
Apparently I'm having an effect on the sprawl with this.
Thank you again.
Is he gonna paint the town red? Ha! I only got 3 stars because I wasn't a racist to him. Well, screw you, Royal Decree. He was a nice guy. And the jester vouched for him.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia,
We don't
daughter...
like this guy already.
Thank you.
But
Wow, okay, I think I got it.
we were told the envoys are coming. Why am I keeping a picture of this guy? Talk to me,
Prince
dude.
Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
I guess you weren't important enough to go to the big party, huh?
As a matter of fact, the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
And you bought that?
I did until just this moment.
I don't like him. Let's whip him.
That seems a little harsh.
Well, fine. Let's see here. I mean, we were told to expect the envoys. What's Striker have to say about this?
Yeah, they said some foreign dignitary types would be showing up today. This should all be on the royal writ.
Well, yeah.
Be sure to keep an eye out for frauds, but this one seems legit. You can tell by the shine on that official-looking Petrardian greeting bugle. Send them in.
Okay. Last time I blindly listened to the people on the phone, I only got 3 stars.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future husband to Princess Desdemona.
Well, I hope Prince Phineas is less
I
of an
believe there is a
insufferable dick than
representative
you.
of the Marvog Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess.
Okay.
If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog delegate.
Tempting. We'll see if they're as bad as you are. You admitted it, an admittedly annoying ambassador. Good alliteration.
Good
Hello,
afternoon,
sir.
child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Okay. You look awfully nervous.
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This sprawl is my last hope.
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
What does that mean?
Do you have any paperwork?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
That's a very fitting name.
Alas,
he doesn't
it
have a hat?
was. My good name must be restored.
I don't know. Doesn't have anything to decode. Let's try truth spring. Because this story doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
The hat. She was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away.
Scandal.
But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if greater worth than my previous hat.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Okay, so he really just wants a hat. Come on in, buddy. Capitalism! Woo!
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
We got it all, but your interrogation led you to him bearing his soul to you, and you gave the man a second chance to find the headdress of his dreams. We got 4 stars for that.
I come with a
hello?
message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Oh. Oh, hello.
The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag. Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Gargan! Kapla!
Alright. Well now. If I refuse her, I will get gold at the end of the night.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess.
Well, it doesn't sound
I
like
have
someone I
brought
want to
you the
let
head
in.
of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Okay. Sure.
Oh my god! Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the Praetor to your princess.
I've got a head in a bag, apparently. And it's worth $7. Okay.
The Praetor is attending the ballet tonight. Upon its completion, Praetor Kargan will make for the sprawl.
Oh, so the Praetor's coming here later tonight?
Not likely. In Marvog, the ballet can last days, weeks even. It continues until only one dancer survives. Ballet is one of the finest blood sports in the Marvog Empire, and the bodies of fallen ballerinas are stacked high in the main square, as is our custom.
I don't know if this is a safe person to be letting in.
What a dumb custom. I mean, doesn't the giant pile of dead ballerinas stink up the joint?
It is not dumb. It is a point of pride for the ballerinas to be added to the pile. And the stink is a constant reminder of the danger and sacrifice made by the noble winners of the Marvog Ballet. You see, the winner is put directly into the line of succession to rule. Praetor Kargan was one of the finest ballerinas I have ever witnessed. Slaughtered dozens of other would-be ballerinas with a grace and beauty that brought a tear to my eye.
Well, I think we're gonna let her in.
Sorry, what exactly was the
I don't
message
know
you
how much
had for
gold the guy would have
Princess
given me,
Desdemona
but she
again?
gave me a $7 head.
Praetor
what is this
Kargan
now?
crafted the message personally. A warrior poet. Hail Praetor Kargan! The message is Ektag Maya Kola Una Guahatag, or in your language, it is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation. That is the closest translation, even though it loses some of the beauty it has in our tongue.
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvogian?
It's just Marvog, not in or rights or ease or anything like that. What would you like to learn?
Yeah.
Haha! There are many words for this, but typically we also use the phrase F off.
Okay then. You know what? Let the princess decide. Come on in. Screw the other guy. Didn't like him anyway, and she gave me a head.
You have honor, little
every day
one,
you get a woman
and
give you
shall
head.
always be a friend of the Marvog. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the Praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
Well, indeed. Off you go. Lil Linguist, you admitted the Marva Envy and you picked up some cool new phrases. But not really, because apparently it's just beep off, as they put it. Hello,
Whoa
sir?
there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from
okay.
Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor. If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Oh, there's gonna be more, bud. Where is... Can I decode it? Nope. Apparently I can't. Well... Your horse looks a little funny, bud. Uh-huh. Little problem here, buddy.
What's with the horse?
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is two people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
We told you this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
Have you ever
That's my
met
explaining to
Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here like a moth to a forest fire. And, though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
Yeah, no, I believe that's probably true. We're gonna tease the hell out of you for that, though, dude.
TMI, dude! I don't want to hear about your loins. God, keep it in your tunic.
Duly noted.
I mean, clearly we're not letting this guy in, but...
Please let me in. I must see her and let her know how I feel before it is too late. Please?
You cannot stalk the princess, no.
Couldn't you try writing to her or something?
I have tried many times, but I don't know her address, and I don't know how to write. Both of these, my two great shames, have stood in my way again and again.
Well, you ain't getting the princess, dude. She's already got two people here. She gets to choose between a really annoying guy and a...
I understand. You are being
violent
controlled
woman.
by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love.
Yeah, again,
You have not
she's got
seen
a
the
choice
last
two
of
already.
Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Shut up, Beverly.
He wasn't a real envoy, and that definitely wasn't a real horse. Masterful deduction there, guardsman. I mean, it wasn't very difficult, was it?
Hey,
hi there.
kid, are you Lil?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, good. Got a mysterious letter here for you?
Who's it
That's
from?
not at all disturbing.
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Yeah. Do I want to use the Wicked 3000 on it?
Wait a minute. What are you doing? I really gotta catch up to my partner.
We'll let him in.
You had me worried there for a second. See you around, kid.
What's up, buddy? Okay, it's automatically open. Little girl stands at a gate, making choices I can't wait. If you've got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. M. Dungeon 7, Room 4, Boulevard de Lure.
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
No, it's fine.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon, I've
Hello
traveled
there.
from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
Does she have blood on her?
And you are?
It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
Okay.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see. My dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
You got any weapons on you? Kinda like to whip her. I mean, this is the last thing of the day.
What is that?
Oh, flamethrower?
Oh, that's just Fossy.
What's a Fossy?
Fossy is the name of my blowtorch.
Yeah, we're gonna be keeping that.
Friends shouldn't take things from one another. I guess we're not friends then. That makes me a little bit nervous for you, Lil.
Okay,
Jesus.
I've had about enough of you.
You ever think about an arsonist? Yeah, escape of a serial arsonist. Can we arrest her? Oh, let's whip her. Can we whip her? Let me whip her. Work! Work, damn you! Yay!
Ah! What was that? Why did you do that? Are you threatening me?
Not really. I just like using the tools sometimes to...
If you want to play, we can play. Let's dance this dance.
Wait, are we playing or are we dancing?
Playtime is over.
So we're dancing.
Dance to this.
Oh boy. Chloe reaches into her pocket, removes a Molotov cocktail, lights it, and lobs it at Lil and the guards. And am I dead? Jesus! Oh my god! Well.
Whoa, I didn't think this was that kind of game.
Yeah, me neither, Lil. Holy crap. Yeah, let's go ahead and retry her. I think everything up until
Where's that music coming
getting
from?
blown up was good.
What is happening?
Good
Okay, yes.
afternoon. I've traveled from afar.
So we definitely want to find the blowtorch. And we want to not whip her.
What is that? Oh, what's...
Yeah, we're still keeping it.
That makes... Okay,
Hey Malcolm, I found her escapee.
Can't talk. Teaching horses how to play water polo.
Excuse me, who are you talking to? What are you saying to them? Are you talking about me? Behind my back?
I'm right in front of you.
No, it drives me crazy when people talk about me behind my back right in front of me. This is making me angry.
Maybe let's try singing? At times like this, what helps is this, calming down.
This isn't a duet. I'm the star here. You think you're going to burn me?
Jesus.
It's me that's going to burn you.
Am I dead again? Yep. Well. So, don't call Malcolm.
I didn't think... Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon.
Okay, give me Fossey. Like, clearly she's not coming in, but can I at least, like, call the head of the guards to come get her?
That makes me...
Okay,
Striker, help.
For the love of what is that?
Excuse me, who are you talking to?
I'm right in front of you.
Okay, no, that's still death, apparently.
Maybe... At times like this...
Okay.
Whoa, I didn't think this was...
Alright, so we're just gonna take Fossey
Where's that
and
music coming
we're gonna
from?
tell her to fuck off.
What is happening?
I mean, clearly we're not letting her in the town.
Good afternoon. I've traveled from...
Come here, blowtorch.
What is that? What?
Get me.
Friend, that makes...
Okay,
Hey, no calling.
I'm just so thrilled to... The people, the culture, the food.
We've already talked this one. Yeah, screw yourself.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still...
Can't skip.
I have a hunger driving me, the people everywhere will see. My dark destiny I will fulfill.
well, that took a dark turn.
Okay, Lil, now that we're real bosom friends, I guess I can open up to you.
Can you just tell me and not sing it?
Nope.
Ah.
I guess that it's all so true. Why I ventured here to you is that I am a thief. And also I should claim that I likely bear the blame for forging checks and larceny, for smuggling drugs and piracy, for setting many fires and causing grief. So much grief.
I mean, she's gonna tell us who she is.
Oh my god! Just because you're singing it doesn't make any of that remotely okay.
Yeah. You can go away now. Why can't I arrest her?
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
Despite the songbird's sweet serenade, you correctly identified a homicidal maniac and managed to take her toy. Good job. I only died 3 times doing it. Right, end of the shift. Make sure you turn the lights off, Lil. What do we get? 3.67. 20 gold. I got 30 yesterday for 3.8. You let him do his job. What do you want? A parade? 4-star result relies on superb deduction, a perfect loadout, a bit of luck, or a combination of all 3 things. Okay. Results like this will guide you towards a 3-star, but the 4-star is up to you. Admitted and admittedly annoying ambassador. Okay. We're just going to move on. We don't need to get all 4 stars. We don't need to be perfect. All right, let's go to the dungeon. What do we got? Did he paint it red? He said he would paint something red. Kind of brownish in it. I mean, I guess it's a bit red. Ideal for prisoners who only have 1 arm. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon, right? Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what this bucket is for. All right, in we go. Room 4.
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
Okay, Malcolm. Hello.
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
I like the hang in there kitty poster.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be 2 things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
Sure.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Oh, I just noticed a little toy down here. It's really cute.
Good news, little
guy.
girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
Sure.
You want me to do favors for you. Use my position at the gate to let in the people that you want in, deny who you don't. Am I on the right track?
You're at the station.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she?
He's a jester. It's not in either hand.
His right hand. Pick his right hand. You can't go wrong when you pick right.
Okay.
Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Yeah, it's a trick, of course.
But you said it would be in your hand.
I can see his feet. He's like floating.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But... Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
I mean, it's a good reason to keep it
That
gate, I
concludes
suppose.
this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
It's called being an adult.
Keep an eye out for our
I'm not an
directives in
adult,
your
I'm only
daily
12.
Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Why
Hi,
did you turn
Lieutenant.
off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
Hello, Malcolm. See, nothing is no longer there, except they are. Okay. Can I grab the little toy? No? Alright, I guess we'll just leave. Well, back home then, I guess. Oh, what was it? Arta? Is that her name?
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a
Hey, I
cold
was right.
one, will ya?
Make that two, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Well, the milk better be cold,
Can
too.
it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons.
Is it Garby
Anyways,
pushing or
it's
something
just
like
through that door over there.
Right. Oh, he's got a hat. He found a hat. It's not really a magnificent hat.
That Malcolm is a madman, but at least he pays well. And with you working the guard shed, I'm pulling in 2 salaries. Your milk is on me.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey,
Hello,
we
you.
have extra of the daily special today. Eggs and oil and lemon. Do you and your dad want to take it?
No, we're not gonna take it.
Really? Actually, it didn't sound too bad. Hey, you. Nice hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
I should hope
My
not.
journey, it continues.
At least you're trying, buddy. Hello, you. I let in your competitor. Ha.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
I don't like you, so I'm gonna lie.
Yep, I sure did. Kick their ass back to Marvog.
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take them. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard.
And listen, if she came in through one of the other gates, that's not my fault. I can't be held responsible for that.
Son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk.
Okay.
Just the gold, thank you.
Oh, yes. Here you are.
I intensely dislike you. There we go. Hey there, Garby.
Lil, you came.
What you selling?
Welcome to Garby
Macarena.
Bunches and Emporium of Wonder.
You got,
You're
Beverly
my very
Shield, I
first
see.
customer.
Yeah, let's be supportive.
I was
Yeah,
actually
capitalism.
inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling guardsman tool power-ups. If you've got the
hello there.
cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind, as well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey,
Well, all right
but
then.
the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here, take a look.
All right, what do we got? I mean, we can definitely sell the gold. 50? I don't particularly care for a head. Nor a blowtorch. You can take that. I want some crystals. We get 2 at the start of a day or 3? I don't remember. This way we should be able to power all of our devices reliably. What else do we want? Let's get an extra truth spray. So we can put an extra one in there. We can use that more than once. You know what? You can take that too. We'll keep the princess. Can I talk to you?
Back for more? Feast your...
No, I just wanted to talk, dude. But, okay, cool. Can I take the bomb? Just in case the singing lady comes back? That cannot be safe. Lil could fall into the sewers if she could walk to that part of the screen. Okay, so I guess that's that then. Garbage? Smell coming in the dumpster. Indescribable. Nope. We cannot go dumpster diving, apparently. Alright, Dad, I think we're going to bed.
That Malcolm is a mad...
Yeah, alright. Good night.
I
Go to
think
bed.
I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay? Quiet, you.
Who are you talking to? Yeah, hit the hay. Go to bed. See what tomorrow brings. Seamus McGoblin did a commendable job painting the onion walls. Although humble, he really is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor and he did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. It brought a much needed breath of life into the room where some people wait for execution. Seamus went home with his hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children to bed, swept his wife off her feet, and took her to their room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due sometime in the spring. Oh, good job, Seamus. Well done. Fenton Harcourt Mudd. The Petrardian envoy presented himself at court, which began okay, until out of sheer politeness, Princess Desdemona acknowledged his bugle. He proceeded to toot his own horn, which rapidly diminished the favor he had just curried, and all in attendance left with a bad taste in their mouths and a ring in their ears. Yes, screw you. That night, lying in his bed in the chambers, provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt smug that he had managed to successfully slow down the competition by bribing a guardsman. He thought to himself, maybe I missed my calling as a spy, but quickly rethought it as he considered the life expectancy for a Petrardian intelligence agent. Oh. And you're terrible at it. Signor Capello Fantastico. Signor Capello Fantastico entered the sprawl and began his quest for the perfect hat. He ventured to every store that sold headgear in the sprawl. Henry's Hats, Linda's Lids, Homer's Haberdashery, the Chateau Shack, Mind Your Millinery, Hats, all caps, and even Yiddle's Yarmulke yurt. But none of them had the type of hat he was searching for. Rest assured, Signor Capello Fantastico will not relent until the top of his head is restored to its former glory. Mayala. After relaying Praetor Kargan's message to the princess, the Marvel envoy walked past the National Ballet of the Sprawl's repertory company rehearsing in the park. Seeing that the ballerinas of the Sprawl were doing things completely wrong, the Marvel envoy decided to join in and teach them a thing or two. Now the Sprawl's ballerina are experts in first position and first-degree murder. Since the envoy was distracted, the praetor never got word if the princess received their message. Don't worry, they'll show up anyway. Sir Beverly. The night entry, the fake Sir Beverly took off his fake armor, got back on his fake horse, and went home to his real hut, where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression. Sorry, bud. Chloe. Chloe encountered a guard patrol outside the city gates and attempted to pickpocket them quietly, which she didn't do successfully on account of all the singing. In jail, it only took her 5 minutes to be sent to solitary confinement. Okay, well, I wasn't able to arrest her directly, but at least she got arrested. That's what really matters, right?
It's News in the Morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43.
Oh,
A
no.
representative from the Small Rodent and Budgie Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Kaladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
Well, all right then. The dignitaries are coming today. Dad, you wrote me a
Oh,
note
look,
again?
another note.
Lil, I'm off running an errand for Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference on the Sprawl. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. There's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Okay. The Royal Writ. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Bertard and Praetorian Cargon of the Marva Empire. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Ash. Today is the Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semifinal between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Kaladar Lightning, the bastards. There has been a BS report, Bank of Sprawl, regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the Guard Force. City officials are forbidden to participate in gray market sports betting. Striker. The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant. Watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one. Deploy the truth spray if necessary. Striker. Well, I'm glad I upgraded our truth spray then. All right, so we'll definitely... Metal detector should be important. Decoder ring, let's use one of our cheap ones in that. I'm less concerned about that. Actually, that got me killed yesterday. We'll put a real one in there. Bullwhip will get a fake one. And a real one in the X-ray. And keep an extra. Let's go. Another 6 people
Yes,
today.
it is
Hey,
I,
know
little
you.
one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
I dislike you as much as your envoy.
You'll be
Let's see
glad
what you
to
have
know
to say.
that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success. Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt... well, there it is.
Sulfur mine, is that why you smell like rotten
No,
eggs?
indeed. Why, those pathetic working-class miners, best thing they could do is die anyway. Stop taking all that oxygen.
Oh, my thoughts exactly.
God, barf.
Oh, I dislike you. But I mean, I've already seen the picture of the guy, right? Like, I don't want to waste a tool on him. I would love to whip him.
Yeah, no.
I didn't think it was going to let me.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Cargan is my chief rival for the hand of your fair princess. Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvarg are a loathsome bunch of butchers, killing each other over the tiniest infractions. Bump into someone in the checkout line? Trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom? Trial by combat. Worst vacation of my life.
Well, unfortunately, you survived. You know what? I believe
I
you.
wouldn't take the Marvog lightly if I were you. They are a proud warrior race who defend their honor with their lives. Some people might find that kind of sexy.
Ha! That is nothing compared to a handsome carriage ride around the sulfur depots in the Petrardian High Court.
That sounds pungent.
Indeed it is.
Oh, I so wish I could deny you. But it's not up to me, it's up to the princess who she wants to marry.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
No.
Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me?
The latter.
Oh, smart-ass ticket taker. When I'm king, I'll remember this.
Maybe I should have denied him then. You admitted the Crown Prince of Petard, but you didn't spot him $5, which is your right. But I seriously have gotten the 4th star just for giving him money. Screw you, dude. Don't even care. Hello,
Good
sir.
day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the Sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
That could smuggle. We were told to keep our eye out for smugglers. It looks clean.
That toolkit was handed down to me by my great aunt Gildy, one of the finest restorers of beauty this world has ever known. A kit like this in the right hands, and there's nothing you can't do.
I mean, I kind of want to confiscate it, but I should probably give it back to him, right? Yeah, let's be honest to him.
I think you'd know what to do with these better than I would.
I appreciate it, especially coming from a fellow tool enthusiast.
Tool enthusiast?
You got your own awesome toolkit there, and I bet you love using it as much as I do mine. Tell you what, if there's anything you need fixing, I'd be happy to take a look for you.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages now.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty. I'll go there straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
I don't understand what any of that meant, but great.
All right. Cool.
I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport.
Okay.
The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the Sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
So a fritzy jukebox repairman was brought in case his 3 carriages of wardrobes broke down? I mean, the guy's an
I'm
ass.
sure
I'm
they
sure
were
he
glad
does.
to have you as a personal insurance policy.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have. Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
You know what, friend? Come on in.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight. By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
All right, buddy. Hey, 4-star. You tool enthusiasts need to stick together.
Sprankles!
Small group of black-clad Black-clad folk approach the shed, weeping and moaning. Okay.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, Sprankles.
Weep, weep, weep.
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Oh, no!
The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
I think they're smugglers.
Why is Sprankles?
Oh, no!
Why is, you know,
They said that
being laid to rest here?
she was going to come in a carriage.
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Caladar! What a dump!
Like this kid and this old guy, or this guy here, they look really shady. We're gonna true spray their asses. I can get an extra use of it for nothing.
I only went to the funeral because Monty's was catering. I always hated that damn cat.
Sprankles! I'm sad.
I've just got to keep quiet, get the cat past customs, and then drop the illegal contraband off at the dungeon. Then I'll get my money and be set.
My eulogy was very rambly and very poorly received.
Hang on. What did you just say?
I'll admit it, I hated the cat.
No, not you. You, mourner guy.
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that? I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Didn't even have a choice, but okay.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphigenia's. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good.
Yuka might not be happy with me, though.
And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
You did a sting. You foiled a drug smuggler bringing narcotics-grade pixie dust into the sprawl inside the casket of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. Yeah, my guess is I probably would have gotten the fourth one if I had talked to Malcolm and let the kid in. That's all right. We're doing our job. Oh, hello.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are?
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Caladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
Who is it that called them bastards? Ash. Let's talk to Ash. See what she has to say about us. Possibly throwing the game.
Oh, yes, Saruna. I heard heard she was running late for the game. Something about an unfortunate detour at the last minute. Such a shame. Because if a team doesn't win today, then I won't have to owe the mayor of Caladar 5 barrels of fine sprawly and mulled wine. Do me a favor. Keep her busy until the game is over, will you?
Okay. Let's talk.
Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
I
know what
trust
you mean.
you.
Personal drivers can really be an inconvenience sometimes.
Oh, you have your own personal driver?
No, and that's what's so inconvenient about it.
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic sprawl brawlers. They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
I think I need that.
Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
I have
Oh, do
to
ya?
take it. It's evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
Huh. I never thought about it like that before.
The sweatband belonging to the star thrower of the Caladar Lightning, Saruna Goldfoot. This will fetch a high price with a particular type of buyer. We could delay her by making her come in a different gate, right? Make sure our dad wins his money tonight. Oh, so sorry. I must have pulled the wrong lever. Maybe go somewhere else.
You can't be
Maybe go to a different gate.
serious. You're actually not gonna let me in? Is this some stupid plan to get your team to win? Cause that is low, little girl.
I don't know what you're talking
Whatever.
about.
Maybe I can try to make it to another gate before the game starts. They don't call me the fastest arm in the game because I run slow.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
Well, she had a very legitimate reason for entering the sprawl. You sent her packing. Maybe the sprawl brawlers will have a chance in tonight's game after all.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe
I
you
don't
met
think
my
you are.
envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag. She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla.
That's not the word, and you have a duster on your head. Spray your ass down. Try to trick me.
I must resist the urge to. Need to focus. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. And not some copycat looking to get into the city and use Praetor's likeness to score free hotel rooms. Phew, I did it. Now let me through, child. Qual block.
Can I whip her? Well, I can try. Okay. If you were really the Praetor,
I do not fear the dainty crack of a whip.
you would have kicked my ass.
If I was afraid of whips, I'd have never made it in the tango.
You mean ballet, right?
Of course! Don't you think I remember what form of dance almost killed me?
Should I call somebody? Should I talk to her? I haven't actually talked to her at all yet.
Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black!
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
Please hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting.
And get the gun.
But I am the prattler!
This is weird.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought. I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
But she's not. Boy, Malcolm and Ash, they're
You've
both
made a
pretty
powerful
annoyed.
enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
You saw through the old fake Praetor routine from a mile away. Who does she think you are? Somebody who can't see through the old fake Praetor routine? Amateur. And presumably now the real one. Well, hello there.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
Yes, indeed. Welcome. Good luck with the princess, because I really hate the other guy.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory, for Marvog, Kapla!
Apply indeed. Good luck to you. Ooh! After the imposture, it was very clear this visiting dignitary was on the level. Exemplary job for granting them immediate entry. No one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. Well, except for the Goblin Ball player. We definitely unnecessarily delayed him. Her. Yes, her. Ooh. 367 again. Another 20 gold. I'll take it. Give him to the Crown Prince, but you didn't spot him the $5. Yeah, okay. Let's, do we get to bet? Go to Garbage Shop, the Goblin Ball Stick. Yeah. Let's put a bet on the home team. Without that other chick coming in, and without her lucky sweatband.
Hello! Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
Boring.
Perfect. And the stadium? You would say it's,
A ditch with chairs.
Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for...
For sports, sure,
Okay,
why not?
that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, he's got another hat. Hello, popcorn vendor.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
One
Did you
illegal
say
gambling,
illegal
please.
gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them?
Actually.
How much you looking to gamble?
The 30 that my dad gave me.
All right, kid. Your bet is in.
Hello,
This hat,
Senor Capella.
it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My
I mean,
journey,
it's better than the one you had yesterday.
it continues.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But without Kaladar's star player Saruna Goodfoot, the Sprawl Brawlers are looking good. Jorbala Pepstein has taken possession of the wagon wheel, and she hurls it, and it's passed through the flaming gates. That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes, and you better believe the Kaladar Lightning are wondering where the hell their star player Saruna was today. What a great day of Goblin Ball, folks.
Hey, buddy.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Right you are, Fredo. Gotta go see my dad. Hopefully he'll let me keep the money. We'll go to Garby's after we go to the tavern. Aw. How'd you get in here, buddy?
This place has been a little quiet lately. If only we had a few more dwarven customers come through here. They could fix anything. Ah, well, back to listening to the gentle scurrying of the rat, the twiddling of Emma in the kitchen.
Well, where's our friend? He was supposed to be fixing it for us. There he is.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man.
Good job,
And when I
bud.
mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why. Just
Nice
one
Harry Potter
sock, not
reference.
even a pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Oh, you're better off without him. You're good. Emma? Emma, can I? No? Okay. Well, hello, you.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, it's
We
been
told you
broken
that.
for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
I mean, natural erosion.
Natural erosion in my left foot. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
Sure.
All right, it's a deal.
I mean, you kind of offered to do it for free, I thought.
See, that's
but-
the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style. Not like those bloody mages.
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue. There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Okay.
Now that's better.
Winner Ganyant, you failed your dead get out. Lil Guardsman theme, Dr. B's theme, traversing the sprawl. I wonder if these, I wonder if you unlock more as you go. Hey, Garby.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman Lil, you just missed the guards from down at the East Gate. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by.
Excellent.
Gee, thanks. Take a look.
So I have 3. I'll get another 3 tomorrow. Let's get another X-ray upgrade. And another crystal, so I should be able to put all 7 in tomorrow. Yeah. Ooh, I can sell the headband. That will give me another upgrade. The metal detector. I won't be able to use it tomorrow, but it'll be all right. Hopefully Dad doesn't want his money back. We'll just tell him we lost. That seems like the likely answer anyway, right? He always loses. Why wouldn't we be able to?
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
You're welcome.
Oh, I made it terrible.
You really haven't, buddy. You're better off without him. Off to bed we go. Can I look at the mouse hole? No?
I think I've done everything I need to do.
Hole?
But are you sure you're ready?
Hit the hay. Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at the court of the princess, but because you didn't let him a 5, he was not able to double it in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he would have then tripled participating in the Leaky Downspouts arm wrestling tournament. Maybe it's for the best. The Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil the Guardsman with a spring in his step. The connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. Unfortunately, just before heading up to his room at the inn, he took the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him in a garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. That's a shame. Duchy of Scarborough. The Duchess of Scarborough, her valet, and the entourage made it to St. Euphigenia's just in time for the solemn event of Sprinkle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house, nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves through the Duchess's moving eulogy. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact on the inside, whose office happened to be just down the hall from that particular cell. Serena Goldfit. The Colidar Lightning was confused by the absence of their star player, although it was a relief to play a game without fear of being accidentally assaulted by their over-enthusiastic troll teammate. They found Serena wandering the fields outside of the sprawl, trying to make her way back to Colidar the next morning. Colidar's keeper of the Golden Mongoose tried to console her and was promptly accidentally assaulted. Praetor Kargan. The fake praetor that you very wisely turned away took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Marva authorities for impersonating their beloved praetor. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet, lovingly called the Nutcracker. And actual Praetor Kargan. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever, the praetor had a few extra minutes on her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog who she patted. She kicked a football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westphalian Green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take the coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons of recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to the court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Yay! Good for her. Level 4.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the number one sports station.
So, friends, I do believe this is where I'm going to call it for tonight. If you stuck around, I really appreciate it. It's always great to have people watching. If you would, please click a follow. I'm going to be continuing this game in the near future here, so, you know, make sure you get notified of when I'm coming back live again. If, however, you are watching this on YouTube on the VODs instead, welcome, and I appreciate you sticking around. If you could drop a subscribe to have me in your notification feeds, that would be wonderful. And of course, liking and commenting lets the algorithm know that you appreciate what I'm doing, and hopefully we'll get some more people in here as well. So to everybody, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and have a great day.